AI influencers are the biggest cheat code to go viral. This influencer, Nia, hit almost 600 million views on just 2 TikToks in well under 2 months, and she didn't create a single original video. Aitana is now an official ambassador for a brand worth over $100 million. The one thing they both have in common is that they found the best AI influencer generator, because it doesn't actually matter how good an idea or strategy you have. If the generator you use cannot produce videos that look real, you're not going to get anywhere. The right generator is the difference between content that blows up and content that gets flagged for AI and removed from the platform. In this video, I'm going to show you the one generator that gives you everything you need to achieve the same amount of growth. And once you know that, I'm also going to break down the exact strategy both of them used to blow up this fast. But before I reveal which generator I'm talking about, you need to understand why I picked it in the first place. Because if you don't, you'll also lack the foundation to make your AI influencer actually work. The first thing I was looking for might sound obvious, but very few people talk about it. You cannot go with a general purpose AI tool, because when a tool tries to do everything, it doesn't actually do anything particularly well. Focus here is everything. When a tool is laser focused on creating AI influencers, every single feature is optimized for that. But when you have to chain together 3 different apps in one workflow, something will always underperform, and the result will break. That alone eliminated almost 90% of the tools out there, but the ones that remained still had one massive problem. Most of them are too slow to actually make money. What I mean by that is the way you win with AI influencers isn't by creating one perfect character and hoping it goes viral. The real winning strategy is volume and testing. You create multiple different AI influencers, then you test them against each other to see which one actually resonates with viewers, and you won't know which one does until you test. But if the tool is too hard to navigate and forces you to prompt every single detail you want about your character, you're not going to come far. So I needed a tool that prioritizes speed and efficiency. This narrowed it down even further, but there was still one thing that most people completely overlook: creative freedom. Nia didn't blow up to 600 million views because she looked like every other AI influencer. She stood out because she was specific, and that isn't an accident. It comes from having granular control over every little detail. Most tools give you a handful of things to edit and call it a day. Those 3 things would have been enough if we were just creating a Pinterest profile. But the 4th requirement is what ties everything together. I needed the exact same tool to create the actual videos using top-of-the-line models. Every jump between tools introduces inconsistencies, and after all of that testing, the pool finally narrowed down to only one tool that checked all 4 boxes. A tool that was purpose-built for AI influencers. The tool is called Higgsfield, so let me show you how you can use it to create influencers. Now, if you want to follow along with me on this walkthrough, I'll leave a link to Higgsfield down in the description below. I really recommend you do, because following along in real time is going to make sure you're not making any mistakes along the way. Because if you don't know that, it doesn't really matter whether you know the exact strategy the top AI influencers use. When you first sign up to Higgsfield, you'll see the AI influencer workflow in the top right over here. So when you click this is the workflow you'll be met with. Now there's a lot to cover here, and you can clearly see there's a ton of customization you have access to. You have everything from character type, gender, and skin color, all the way down to the more advanced settings where you can specify the exact body type and style, or even skin material, which sounds weird, but it's going to be crucial for creating the best AI influencer. On top of that, there's a super easy way to add any changes you want. And there's also one more secret way you can earn money with this that I'll cover in just a second. In the top left, this is where all of your influencers show up whenever you create them. So now let's actually go ahead and create our influencer. That being said, I have a couple of influencers in mind. Now this first one is going to be a normal one, and then we get more creative as we go along. So I'm going to go with human, then I'm going to go with female. Next up, I'll go with Middle Eastern. The skin skin color, I'll select this one at top right. Then for the eye color, I'm also going to go pretty normal with amber. The skin condition is going to be just a little bit of freckles. The age is going to be adult. Now for the eye type, I'm going to go ahead and not select anything. The only thing I'll have here is body, where I'll be able to go ahead and select athletic since I want her to resemble a fitness influencer. And then for the style, I'm going to go with some tattoos and hyper realistic. Then I'm going to go ahead and click generate. And let's take a look at what we've just created. First thing I want to point out is the accuracy of everything we've added is insane. The influencer has all the features that we added, and with a slight change, she would fit perfectly as a fitness influencer. But I'm going to show you how to edit anything that you create if you're unhappy with it in just a second. For now, let's go ahead and create something a little bit more creative. For this one, I'm going to go with elf as our character type. I'm going to go with female. For the ethnicity, I'll go with Asian. The skin color, I'll leave the same. For the eyes, I'll go with amber. I want to have a little bit of an exotic look, so I'll go with albinism. And then I'll choose adult human. And here's the result. Again, it is incredibly accurate, and this is the type of result you really want to have whenever creating your AI influencer. At this point, it is not enough to just have someone who looks like a model. You need to get creative. And so this final test is going to show you just how creative you can get. I'm going to go back to my character type, and for this one, we'll go fully out. I'll create an octopus that is going to be non-binary, European, is going to have white skin and amber eyes. It'll also have albinism. It will be mature. I will also add 2 tongues and antlers. It will have an athletic body. It will have tentacles for hair, tattoos, scarification, and it will also be hyper realistic. Now I'm going to go ahead and click generate, and here is the final result. Again, it surprises me just how accurate this process is. Not only are we getting a supernatural looking creature without any weirdness, without any uncanniness to it, it actually fits as an influencer. We're getting it with all the customization that we already wanted, which is completely unseen with any other platforms. But as I've already mentioned, if you aren't happy with your result, here is exactly how you make any changes that you'd like. And this customization is going to be crucial, especially when I reveal the exact strategy you can use to blow up your own AI influencers. So the way you do it is actually really simple. You can go ahead and pick whatever influencer you want. I'm going to go with the original one that we created, and click on this button right here. It will immediately bring us over to a new workflow where we can describe any changes that we want. After that, we can select whatever resolution we want to have. I'm going to go with 4K, which at the same time is going to upscale our image, giving us the best possible results. Finally, you can select how many batches you want to create. And the final thing, it even allows you to draw on your actual images if you want. Now, I don't need that because my changes are going to be pretty big, so I'm going to make sure that the best model is selected, which for me is going to be Nano Banana Pro. Then I'm going to describe my changes. I want to have her standing in the gym and wearing a gym outfit from Gymshark. So I'm going to go ahead and write that and click generate. And as you can see, it immediately changed her entire look. Now, if you want your influencer to promote any products, it's really simple to do. You can just add a new image to the workflow. In this case, I have this image of a Stanley water bottle. I'm going to go ahead and add that as an image and write, make the influencer hold this water bottle. And just like that, we have our influencer holding a product. This works exactly the same for any other products you want to promote. And we can make those types of edits and more to any of our influencers. For example, for the octopus, I want to actually remove the antlers just because I don't like them. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process. And in the prompt box, I'm going to write remove the antlers. And here is the new result. Again, it looks exactly the same, but with way better quality and, of course, without the antlers. And the absolute final thing I want to do is some edits with the clothing of our elf. I'm going to go ahead and write that I want her to change the clothing to a dress, and it immediately gives me my AI influencer, but now wearing a dress. Now, remember when I said there's another way to make money with Higgsfield? It's because Higgsfield has its own monetization program called Higgsfield Earn, and the way it works is stupidly simple. You create your AI influencer content, post it on YouTube or Instagram, then paste the link inside their Earn dashboard. That's it. Higgsfield pays you directly based on how your videos perform. You just need to upload, track, and get paid. Now, what this actually means for you is that you don't have to wait around for a brand to notice you. From day one, every video you post is already starting to work for you. And so whenever you finally hit that one good influencer, you're not just blowing up, you're also getting rewarded by the platform itself for doing it. Now that we have our influencers locked in and all the changes in place, let's go ahead and turn them into videos. I'm going to go ahead and select the image of my original influencer. Then I'm going to click this button right here, which will immediately bring us to this workflow. We can actually see a lot of videos that are already preloaded from short form platforms. We can take any of these and change the people in those videos to our AI character. Now, the selection isn't that good, but I honestly wouldn't care so much about it because in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to show you a better way to do this that will automatically blow up your content. But let's test it out with this video right here. I'm going to go ahead and select it, and it will immediately put it into this field on the left. Remember, we're not creating actual videos. We're just motion syncing our character to the person. So it will repeat the exact things that happen in the video. If that is something you're unhappy with, just keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and select the highest quality available. And then we can select where the background will come from, either the video or the image. I prefer that it comes from the video, so I'm going to go ahead and select video and then click generate. And here is the result. It looks exactly like our influencer, but now doing the exact dance that the person we selected was doing. It's incredible, but I'm actually really curious to see how this will work with our octopus character, and whether or not it will actually mimic all of the weird accents he has to him. So I'm going to go ahead and change my character to the octopus, and then I'm going to select a different video that has a little bit more of a funnier motion. I want to go with this one right here since the person here moves a lot more than in the first video. For this one, I want to actually keep the background of my octopus. Then I'm going to go ahead and click generate, and let's take a look at the results. And surprisingly, everything stays completely intact. There's absolutely no problems with our character. None of the things look unnatural. And the funny thing is that even his tentacles flop a little bit. So now that you know the basics of creating videos with your AI influencers, let me actually show you the strategy behind the extreme growth of Nia and Aitana. The secret to their rapid growth is actually in what I said at the very beginning. None of their videos are original. Every single video is a repurposed viral TikTok or Reel. So let me show you the exact workflow you need to follow step by step to achieve the same rapid growth. First thing you want to do is head over to TikTok. Then you want to find one viral video, which is honestly not that hard. But if you are struggling, try searching for some viral creators that have a ton of already viral content proven to work and resonate with people. The next thing you want to do is download the video without the TikTok logo. Now, once you have your video locked in place and you know it's proven to work, a secret tip here is to pick trending videos with millions of views. You go back to Higgsfield, and in the same workflow where we originally made our videos, you want to instead upload your own viral TikTok that you already know will blow up. Now, there are two things that are going to happen when you use this strategy. The first thing is that you are already using proven formats. So whether it is a dance or some viral movement, you already know that it will resonate with a lot of people. The second thing is that you're adding the creative look of your influencer and multiplying any results. That is exactly why it was so crucial to me to get a lot of creative choices from a tool, and exactly why Higgsfield is the only tool to do this job. Now, once you have your video made, you can simply go ahead and post it to whatever short form platform you want, and you are ready. The success of your influencer is guaranteed if you mix the correct creativity with viral videos. And if you want to go ahead and start using this proven strategy yourself, sign up to Higgsfield using my link down in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.